He's a big boy now. He sold his cow, and he is the favorite to win the Eurovision Song Contest. We are going to be talking about Baby LASAGNA from Croatia. But first, hey, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, you're right now calling into me, Ring Jalen. And today, as I said, we are talking about Baby LASAGNA and that performance. I am so happy that, as the comment section says, Baby LASAGNA invited the Eurovision Song Contest to his concert, because quite frankly, this was one of those performances where you forgot you were watching Eurovision. I've talked about Ukraine being my favorite performance. I've talked about Ireland being more than a performance, not just, making its own show, but making its own world, right? Including you in. But you still feel like you're watching Eurovision. That's not a bad thing. I love watching Eurovision. But actually, when I think about it, when I think about Baby LASAGNA, I feel like it's its own experience, its own concert, its own festival. The way they produce this show, it feels like how you feel when you're at a metal gig. When you're trying to get a good snapshot of this is super fun, and you're like, why is this not responding? Because in my head, it looks like this. It is chaotic, but also controlled fun. And that's exactly, what this performance is from start to end. It has an instant hook, just like the song, but it hooks you in with this great drive and build up. And then you do, all these different effects. I'm usually someone who gets distracted if there's animation or video on top of what's going on. But here, the way they've done it, including the neon figures, the neon horses on top of the smoke, it just makes it pop. It makes it feel more alive. It doesn't distract you, and you don't really notice it unless you pay close attention. We gotta talk about the lights. The lighting in this is some of the best I've seen at Eurovision. They make everything feel better because the lights, it reflects what part of the song we are on and what they're meant to feel in that moment. It makes you, as the viewer, connect to, okay, this is where we're currently at, and it makes the harder parts even cooler when you have crazy lighting that changes up the formula. He stands there as a metal pirate, right? And you want to have all the spotlights on him. I get it. But then when you change it up and you make it dark, it becomes extra cool. And speaking of cool, it is so cool to see how much he has grown as a performer in such a short time. He sounds great. And I think, a lot of people will compare him to Karja and Cha Cha Cha, which didn't get the best jury score, which might be because of the vocals, how much was, pre-recorded and all that. He sounds great, and it doesn't seem like he has too much of, a doubling effect or a backing there. It just seems like it's just his vocal ability. What we're seeing here is the beginning of an artistic journey for Baby LASAGNA, which is so amazing to see. He's found his place, and he's just gonna get better and better. I feel like he gets better and better for each performance. And I think we will be hearing this song for many years to come, because he has a lifetime gig where he can perform this song at Eurovision every year if he wants to. He can do Verka, he can do Karja, he can do Eleni Fuego. We can do these performances again and again because people love them and respond to it. And speaking of responses, pro wrestling fans and Eurovision fans are very similar because we love to sing. AJ Styles!
Bouncing.
And we especially love to put our arms up in the air and go, whoa!
Yeah, there's no going back.
Looking at the similarities here, Cody Rhodes was the first in his family to become world champion. Baby LASAGNA can become the first to win Eurovision for Croatia. Cody Rhodes and Baby Lasagna, they both get the crowd behind them with their whoa. Cody Rhodes was undesirable, and he became undeniable. And look at Baby Lasagna. He wasn't even supposed to be in the national selection. Cody Rhodes left his home in the WWE to find himself. Baby Lasagna sings about people leaving their villages and their homes to create a better future. Cody Rhodes finished his story in 2024. Baby Lasagna can do the same. You hear that he has worked hard on getting to this point. He has worked super hard to get to this stage and sound as great as he does, and everything in the show is elevating what he's doing. The woes being lifted, the camera lifting up during woes, when that happens for a lot of the woes, it is so impactful. It feels larger than life. This feels like his world, and we're lucky to be living in it. And the fact that, a half year ago, nobody was saying, oh, I hope to see Baby Lasagna at Eurovision. That's not because he's not good. That's just because we didn't know about this artist. And now that we do, we want to treasure him. He is a gift to the world, a gift to Eurovision, a gift to you and me. And we're so thankful to have gotten this art in our life. The fact that we're getting Croatia as one of the favorites is such a giant win. So let's not be disappointed if this ends up getting a second place. I see this absolutely in a top 3 position for the Eurovision Song Contest. I hope I see Baby Lasagna on the split screen, and I would not be mad if I see Baby Lasagna with the trophy saying meow cat please meow back to the whole world. So, do I think he can win? He can absolutely win if he connects the most on the night. But I think it comes really down to how his deliverance is that night and also where he is on the show. But this, no matter what, is going to be celebrated for life. This is an amazing performance by an amazing artist with an amazing song. So, best of luck to everybody supporting Baby Lasagna this coming Saturday and beyond. We have discovered an artist that's going to bring joy to so many lives from all over the world for many, many years to come. And this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to see what's next. But first, I can't wait to see it again in the final. And I think that's also one of the big advantages here, is that this is a performance you need to see again and again to pick up everything that's happening. And that's a good thing if you're hosting a Eurovision party and you're like, okay, the party needs, they need the dance. They need the Rim Tim Tagi Dim dance. So let's vote for it, because we need it at our party. Some people may think like that, They don't want to wait to put it on YouTube later on. They want to see it as the winner because it's good for the party. So, hopefully, Europe is ready to party. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, a great life, and until we speak again, Rim, Tim, Tagi, Dim.